Ruud van Nistelrooy makes next job decision as Man United plan coaching appointment. Ruud van Nistelrooy has recently been tipped to return to Manchester United should they appoint Erik ten Hag as their next manager. The Red Devils apparently plan on bringing in a former Dutch player should they hire the current Ajax boss. Yet their hopes of snapping up their old number 10 now appear to be over. Manchester United are set to embark on another new adventure in the summer, with Ten Hag currently in pole position to replace Ralf Rangnick as manager. And with the Ajax boss looking increasingly likely to take over at Old Trafford, there's been talk of the Red Devils bringing in a former player to assist him. That's what they did when they hired Louis van Gaal back in the summer of 2014, with the current Netherlands manager making Ryan Giggs his assistant. It emerged that Robin van Persie and Joop Stam were both potential options earlier in the week. However, Van Nistelrooy was also mooted as a potential option, with the 45-year-old previously spending 5 years at the club between 2001 and 2006. Now, though, De Telegraaf say that the United legend has already said yeses to the manager's job at Dutch side PSV Eindhoven. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz. He's been coaching the team's under-19s side to this point, having taken over from Mark van Bommel back in the summer of 2018. And he's now set to embark on his first job in management. With Van Nistelrooy seemingly beyond their reach, United are now likely to look elsewhere when it comes to boosting Ten Hag's coaching staff. What that means for the likes of Chris Armas and Paulo Gaudino, who came in when Rangnick took charge, is currently unclear. United have gone through several assistants, as well as managers, in the years since Sir Alex Ferguson emotionally walked away. When David Moyes took charge, the Scot opted against keeping trusted duo Mike Phelan and Rene Meulensteen, instead taking Chris Wood and Phil Neville with him to Old Trafford. Don't miss Arnold ready to bin off second Glazer policy at Man United. Kylian Mbappe could give Tottenham glorious transfer chance. Barcelona star De Jong's Klopp transfer message. That decision failed to pay off, however, with the Red Devils sacking Moyes after just 10 months in charge. After the current West Ham boss came Van Gaal, who arrived with big things expected due to his past success at the likes of Barcelona and Ajax. Giggs was hoping to get the Red Devils job himself, which was why he stayed, but both ended up leaving nearly 6 years ago. When Jose Mourinho took over, he opted to maintain his close relationship with Rui Faria, who had previously worked under him at clubs such as Real Madrid and Chelsea. Fair departed in the summer of 2018, though, with Michael Carrick then given a place on Mourinho's bench. Carrick stayed to work under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, with the Norwegian also regularly picking up the thoughts of Phelan and Kieran McKenna throughout his spell in the dugout. Want the latest football news? Join our brand new Facebook group by clicking here, and it'll be fascinating to see who Ten Hag opts to hire. Amid suggestions, he wants current Ajax boss Mitchell van der Gaag with him to England. Van Nistelrooy, meanwhile, said in 2019 that he regretted the way he left United. Despite netting 150 goals during his time at Old Trafford, he was offloaded after falling out with Ferguson behind the scenes. And Van Nistelrooy said, "It was very harsh, both ways. Especially after 5 years of having such a strong bond. I learned so much from him, and in all modesty, he from me too. And yet the end was ruthless." He did admit to extending an olive branch to Ferguson, however, adding, "It was me who took the first step to make it okay again. I called him. A few times a year I felt bad about what I had done to him and the names I called him when he kept me on the bench the entire match in the League Cup final in Cardiff in 2006. In a blind rage I shouted at him. I called him something. I called him a number of things in a blind rage. Cocky and stubborn as I was, I couldn't snap out of that for some time after. That's how it all crashed. It was just really disrespectful. There were lots of other people there. It wasn't all that outrageous in terms of words, but it was completely out of order. Not done. I wasn't proud of it, still am not.